Hey, this is Terra Invicta, episode 35. We're back with some more Dungeons and Dragons. So, when we last left our heroes, they had fought some demon monkeys, and I guess ape, they didn't have tails. And Abner got captured.
Dapes.
Abner got captured, and nobody cared. Yeah.
But
let me. None of the players cared. To
be fair, I don't think Deli cared either.
Sure, but the characters are good people. Sans Deli, and we will we'll go and save after. So last time we left off, they were just standing in front of the temple, the shrine to Demogorgon. That Deli's like detect magic was like leading everybody to.
Let's be clear on one thing: the characters are good people. Abner's not.
Yes, I can agree with you on that. Yes, that's what I meant. I didn't. I meant that you guys would care about Abner being taken because you're good people.
Yeah.
Exactly. Groan. But yeah, so you guys are standing in front of the temple. I'll go ahead and describe it again here. The oppressive fog-thick jungle thins here before a low hill. Above a large spire of black rock looms, while at the hill's base, the image of two gigantic fanged baboon heads carved into the rock, leering out at the jungle. Their gaping maws reveal two caves that lead into darkness.
Wait, I might not be wild shaped then, because if I have detect magic up, I wouldn't be wild shaped.
No, but I still concentrate when you're wild shaped.
Yes, that's what it was.
But I couldn't have cast it.
But you cast it originally while you were a person, and then you wild shaped. And I remember us specifically talking about this. You still have it up because you were still concentrating. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't remember.
Yeah, either way, it was like 500 feet away from the place, so it's not like you guys were gonna like not find it. But yeah.
It was mainly for the detect magic being up.
So the first thing I want you guys to do is, whoever would like to can make an Arcana or a Religion check to know more about the fanged baboon head sort of situation.
So you mean Audrin rolls an Arcana or Religion check?
I'm giving anyone the opportunity to roll. If you're giving someone else advantage, you can't make the roll yourself. However you guys would like to do it.
I think I don't necessarily have the ability to give anyone advantage since I am a Velociraptor, so I'll just roll it naturally. Yeah. But Audrin should definitely roll it by himself.
Yeah, Arcana or Religion. So, well, Deli doesn't know anything.
Well, of course not. She's a Velociraptor.
I can give Audrin advantage on Religion because you have higher than a +6, right?
I have a 7 Religion. I have a 10 Arcana.
Oh, so do you want to roll? I don't have Arcana trained.
We have Arcana trained?
Nope, I don't have either.
I did.
So given the way that advantage works, it will be more likely to do Religion. Yeah, because it's usually about a +4 bonus that you're getting.
Yeah, so I can.
That's what I figured.
I can give you advantage if Takewee just wants to roll a straight Arcana.
I'll roll a straight Arcana.
Yeah,
good.
And then I can give you
13
advantage on Religion.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, go ahead, Audrin. Okay, 25 is not good enough.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Wow. He rolled an 18,
Caleb,
and that's not
DC's
good enough.
30.
What?
DC's 30. So.
Oh, I literally couldn't have done it without a good success then.
I can have Lyrith give you a Bardic if that's something you would have thought of.
Break 30.
I think it's reasonable someone would have given him a Bardic.
Yeah, that's what I figured. In a sense, Takewee was making her own roll. It makes sense that Lyrith did it. So I'll go ahead and roll a D6 here, and we'll just see what that... Actually, I'll have you...
See where the dice fall.
Go ahead and do it yourself there, Jordan.
33% chance. Let's go.
Nope.
No.
So close, but no dice. Cool.
Well,
Yeah, there's something about this. I mean, you got like a 28, so there's something about this, Audrin, that does seem like familiar to you. And you guys have, the two-headed stuff has been coming up a lot, but like you were sure that like, because you know that like a Quensu is the name that you know this figure by, the two-headed whatever. But there's like another name that was like on the tip of your tongue that like you just can't quite remember, that would have kind of like opened up a lot more information to you, and you just can't quite get it. So. You seem to remember like something from being as being a pirate, right? A name you heard or something that would have given you more information, but there's just it doesn't come to you. Cool. So there's 2 different heads, 2 different entrances. Which one would you like to go in?
Can I just? I think we should split the party. I think 2 of us should go in one entrance and 2 should go in the other.
Are you leaving the NPCs outside? Or bring them with?
I feel like they're going to get captured
go on one side and 4 people should go in the other.
Right? I feel like the gorillas are just going to come out and snatch them up, and then that's not helpful.
I think this whole place gives like a vibe, right? And I think the NPCs themselves are on the side of staying. Like they're like if that's where the demons are, we would rather stay out here. So unless you guys insist, I think that's their preference, especially like Conrad. Like Lyrith and Tavi will go with their masters if you really press them, but Conrad specifically is just like freaked out by this place, and it has you think like he's muttering to himself, and you think it might have something to do with like he mentioned something like I knew I shouldn't have pretended to be a priest. Demons out to get me. Right, like so he has this like weird like idea of like he's being punished or something.
I think we shouldn't leave people behind.
Totally fine.
So I elbow Takewee and I go, Takewee, Conrad respects you after the talk you had with him. You should convince him that.
Real quick before we go further,
purpose.
I just remember we have new tokens that we need to show off.
Right.
So real quick, here's the new Takewee token. There she is. And then here's the new Delhi token.
We're not on the map.
We're not on the map yet.
Oh,
that's all right. I mean, you guys are looking at them yourselves. This is for the stream. So there you go. It's
we're
slightly.
Not good enough to see them.
You can't see part of the bottom of the token when I zoom it up like that on the stream. But here, I'll zoom in on the map here. You guys can take a look. But
with as often as we've had issues of our NPC friends nearly dying when they're with us on this expedition, my natural inclination is to have them stay here.
And hide?
Yeah, and that's what I think Conrad suggests. He's like, yes, we'll hide in the ruins. Or we'll hide in the jungle, I think, is probably what because the ruins are probably also creepy. He's just like, we'll hide in the jungle, we'll hole up, it'll be fine. Tavi knows how to nature things, right?
Okay.
I will say, I'm not sure whether Audrin would be on board for that or not. I just feel like
they can hide. What if they can hide and because I just feel like it's bad for them to stay out here. My vibe check is that something bad's going to happen if they stay out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I
will neither confirm nor deny.
So I would want to be like, okay, if you guys want to hide, make Tavi make whatever roll, and then if I can't find them, and I'm not super trained in investigation, but if I can't,
we'll play a quick game of hide and seek, and if you win, then you can stay.
Look, I want to make sure that they're like well hidden if they're going to stay out there.
I'm trained in investigation.
Right, so but I feel like if you're going to find them no matter what. So that's why I'm like, if as like a slightly above average, just like character can find them, then they aren't going to be safe hidden. But if you can find them, that doesn't really tell you very much, you know? Does that make sense?
It does. I just enjoy the fact that means Audrin is more than a slightly above average character.
Yeah.
Well, at least for this.
Yes.
Well, that's fair. I'll take it.
Yeah, so the thing
not nearly as good as punching and kicking things.
The thing with Tavi, though, is that he has a really good nature, but he doesn't have a good survival, which is technically the role that would be, right?
Wouldn't it be stealth?
Yes, but he can make survival check to like, cover everyone with leaves, right?
Camouflage.
Yeah, right.
Pull a PETA in the
So could he do that to improve his stealth?
I think he could make that role instead. I don't think it's actually going to be the best way to go about it. If like Ari was here, she could dig a pit trap and, hide everybody in the hole and cover it with leaves. Like that would be its own role. But I'm gonna look at Lyrith's and Conrad's. So far, Lyrith has the highest stealth at 3. Oh, you know what? Oh man, Conrad has it trained and is still worse than Lyrith because he's not he's an 11 dexterity. He's a talky rogue, not a hidey rogue. Cool. I'll have Lyrith roll then since she has the best. And we'll have Conrad help her since he has it trained, and we'll just see what they get. Well, they got a 9.
Well, at least we have a cute baby on stream now.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm going to roll investigation to see if I can find them.
Oh my goodness.
I found them.
Great success.
I I had closed my eyes and then I look up and I go right there.
Yes, they're all just hiding behind one tree.
So I try and use that as an argument to convince Audryn and Takui.
Because here's the thing. Because what I was going to say, so as a player, I feel like it's smarter to leave them behind because I feel like Caleb is hinting that that's definitely what we should do.
You can do whatever you want.
But I feel like as Takui, she would be like, no, we need to keep you safe. Like, what if these guys come after
that's
you?
That's why I'm like, there's no way that as a character, I would want them to be staying out there.
We're looking over a very obvious solution.
Hiding them inside the cave?
This is the evil chaos people's thing, right? We gotta take the chaotic evil solution. We kill all 3 of them, then go inside after we split the party.
The Terra Nullius characters are thinking through that option right now.
Oh my gosh! It's like Mystery Science Theater with this whole campaign, and the original cast is just watching the whole thing play out.
That's our new podcast idea, guys.
Yeah.
Role playing as the Terra Nullius characters watching Terra Invicta.
Cody's sitting there playing Idealistic. This is what it's like dealing with you guys, you see?
Right, just
it would just be so much easier if they just let them die. I don't know why they keep reviving these people. Clearly, they're wasting resources.
Right, it's just why are they doing any of this? It doesn't even matter. There's no stakes. What's happening?
Raya's like, why is no one playing a cleric?
Yeah, no one can heal any of these people. This is so foolish.
Audryn's just like, can I get subtitles? I don't understand what they're speaking.
The YouTube subtitles are really bad, Miggy says.
Yeah, but Darius also still can't read.
Well, no, post.
Not at the end of the campaign.
Well, okay, I guess
Darius
post. You're
can
right.
read.
Kevin's just ignoring everything. He's like, I don't care, man.
Calvinus is just like, I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Tepin was invited and then never showed up.
Exactly. Oh, that's perfect.
Well, that was a clip.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I think it's all actually happening. Could they all just be in the orb together watching this somehow? I feel like that's the best setting for where they're all together.
Very true.
Watching this.
It's
Anyway.
like Moon Knight in the orb.
Okay, on all honesty, obviously Deli has no say in this because she can't say anything, but going inside the cave and hiding them there is an option. That way they're not out in the open at least. But we have to, of course, find some place to hide them. Which
Right, if you start going in and then you find a good place to shove them, then you can leave them there.
At least they're not out in the open.
Makes sense.
I mean, my idea almost is have them come with us, and then if we find a safer place for them to stay,
right. I think that's what
maybe that makes
Seth's
sense.
saying.
Yeah.
We
I think
bring
I can
them
agree
inside and then duct tape them to the ceiling.
Because I think
paint
Takeaway's whole
over the duct
argument
tape.
to Conrad is I know this place gives you the creeps, but it's safer to be with us than to be out here by yourself, and we have to go get him.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, and we'll just see how convincing because I could picture Conrad being the one person who you literally have to drag inside. The other two are fine.
But also tell him that maybe his important purpose for living is in this cave, possibly. Because
I would like to help with the persuasion.
Sure, yeah. What do you say?
I would make the point that you could go out there where we know some of the dangerous things, like the what are the Velocichickens? What is it that we were fighting earlier?
The terror birds, yes.
Thank you. I like Velocichicken better, but yes, the terror birds
is fine. Yeah.
So there's terror birds. Who knows what other kind of dinosaurs are out here, and just like and if we already had those apes that were able to disappear and reappear, just like that out there that have been following us this whole time, probably going to be safer the closer you are to us.
Makes sense to me.
What? The potential problem is the fact that if we hide them there, we're hiding them in their domain, and they're more likely to be able to find things. So,
but we don't tell the NPCs that, so we can at least get them inside.
Hey, Deli can't say anything.
I also don't think they had any problem finding us not in their domain.
Yeah,
that is a very good point.
Like they've been literally following us for miles now.
The thing is too, if they get taken in here or out there if the apes take them in here or out there, we're going to where the apes are anyway. We'll find them eventually.
Do you want us to know when you're taken or not know that you were taken?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, go ahead and roll that with advantage then.
Ooh,
14's not super great. Yeah, I mean, I think he says he wants to stay outside. But if you press the point, he will come. You won't have to drag him, but he'll be probably unhelpful the entire time.
Ready to run outside moment.
Anytime. Yeah.
Do we just leave him? I mean,
I still think it's better to drag him unhelpfully. We already had one NPC that we brought this whole way being super unhelpful, so we know we can deal with it.
True.
I think at this point, Deli would like.
I just feel like Takeaway's attitude about it though would be like, "You're a grown ass man." Excuse my language. Like you can make your own decision.
Pants, please. Yeah.
Well, you can make your own decision here. If you want to stay out here, you can stay out here. So if somebody wants to actually press on him, somebody else has to do it. Because I feel like Takeway would just be like, sense. I've said my piece.
Yeah.
I'm bringing my person. Like you will be out here by yourself. So you make that call.
Mm-hmm.
I probably just look up and say to him, like, this is a bad idea. You should come with us. We're the ones who can help protect you.
And, after a couple of more sentences of prodding and pushing, he comes along very warily. So how are you guys splitting up the group? And if Anna wants apparently...
I go by myself into the right hand, and everybody else goes into the left.
Say that again.
I go by myself with nobody else into the right one. Everybody else goes into the left.
I want to go in the right too. We can be super sneaky together because everybody else is so loud.
I mean, to be fair, we could probably enter in the left, and you two would enter in the right, and you would meet us. You could probably make it to the left entrance by the time we just got to the ground floor or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
How far apart are they? Does it look like it's two separate caves?
It's not two separate caves. It's probably two separate tunnels that will, eventually lead to the same ish location, right? It's not far enough. It's not like you go in and then the tunnels go in complete opposite directions. Like they're going forward.
Okay, this is what you do. Jordan or Anna, I guess, could do this. You go into the cave, start backwards long jumping into the wall till you clip through, go straight through to the final boss, grab Avner, and leave.
Very good.
Grab Avner, toss him by the tail into the spiked bomb.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for your stupid walkthrough.
Speedrunners, I swear!
I just don't know how I feel about splitting the party, if I'm being honest. If we had a sending stone, I think I'd feel better about it. Okay, you guys were making it
like Emily wanted to, but
I was about to say you guys are party. So wait, how far apart are they?
They're pretty close together.
120 feet away from each other?
Definitely not that far. Not even close to being that
I could cast message to you guys.
Just like go slowly in, and if you start to get too far apart, then just.
I want to go on a stealth mission, and other people will hold me back from that.
That's Anna's motivation.
I will say, if we were to split the party, we probably have to split it up in a way where, like, Deli and Audryn couldn't be together because we're just too squishy. Comparatively, like
Audryn and Anna together makes sense.
Yeah, Audryn and Anna makes.
I think just go solo, guys. It's fine.
I mean, you probably could go solo, but also
you have gone solo.
Not after when you died.
Not after you jumped down.
And I did super well. What are you talking about? That was a big success.
There are other times where it hasn't been a big success, but that was a big
hold
success.
on. Let's pause. There's multiple times where she's jumped down. So which time are we talking about?
I think we're talking about the seaweed
The time that I jumped in a 100-foot hole and killed the plant mother.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
She had slow fall at that point, so
mother.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh yeah, and that's when I was just spamming my fireball attack down the hole.
Yep.
Shoot!
What do you mean, the one time you were doing that, or?
No, that one time when I was doing it. Not the one time, but that one time.
Anyway, let's just go in the cave. If Anna wants to...
does Anna split off from the rest of the party?
I just want to creep in somewhere. Just for a little look. Just real quick. Before we clomp with the whole party in.
I mean, you could go and...
You could scout ahead.
You could, like, leave. Okay. My point is you could leave without us even noticing. You're just like, where'd Anna go?
So if Anna is doing this, which one are you going in, left or right?
I'm going in the right one.
Sounds good. So Anna, tiptoes inside. And I'll go ahead and real quick bring you to this map. So you walk in. It's actually really dark, but I think you have night vision goggles, right?
I have goggles.
Yeah, so you're fine. I believe.
Yeah, I still have them.
Ooh, cool. You sneak in, and the corridor kind of curves, and you see that the other passage is just going straight ahead and meets up with this one, and they both continue on together. So it's kind of like a weird non-choice. So you're like, okay, whatever.
So we've wasted all this time talking about it.
Do you keep going down the one path it gives you?
If they just meet back up, I'll circle back around, and nothing happens.
Go in through the left, back out the left.
No, I go back out the way that I came. If nothing happened to me, and tell everybody the two caves meet up. Let's go back through the right-hand path because nothing bad happened.
Right. Who knows if we go on the left one, if anything will, but
yeah. Let's not test it.
Yeah. So
I'm glad we split the party.
If you guys if everybody goes on the right, nothing bad happens, and you guys continue on. So I'll go ahead and
Caleb's like, you chose right. Which was wrong.
Also, I would like to just establish that either Takewee or Audryn is first. Audryn because he has the investigation, but Takewee because she has danger sense. So if a trap goes off, I will be the first to know.
Yep. I have the order typically as Takewee, Audryn, Deli, Anna.
Can Audryn see in the dark?
Yep.
I think everybody can now.
I can't.
Even as you're whatever form?
Even as you're a wolf? Or a velociraptor?
Deinonychus right now.
Yeah, Deinonychus probably doesn't. I don't know.
No.
So yeah, does someone light a torch? I guess the Lyrith, Tavi, and Conrad can't either.
Yeah, I mean, somebody must light a torch, I guess, so.
Sounds good. Who would like to have the torch?
Probably Conrad, I guess. I mean, if that's the only thing he's going to do, right? Might as well be helpful that way.
Makes sense.
I think he would probably insist on wanting a torch, right? So that way he can see.
Makes sense to me. I'm trying to find. So these should have. Oh, there we go. Yeah, turn off daylight.
So.
Yes. Should Conrad still have temporary hit points? Yay, nay.
I was wondering about that too. Actually, I have temporary.
We all have temporary hit points.
It doesn't go away until long rest, right? That's what we figured out.
I think so.
So
Yeah.
he still has those then.
Yes, I have temporary hit points too.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on Conrad. Then we have Lyrith and Tabby. And I'm just putting them in the back of the thing for now because the corridor's kind of tight. But you guys can move them where you want them to be when you actually see what we're looking at. So, unless otherwise noted, ceilings are 10 feet tall and the rooms within are dark. The caves here are natural, but the floor seems to have been cleared of debris, so it's not like a cave that's been like inhabited by animals or anything. And you kind of follow this corridor, this like natural corridor, and get to a point where, so up ahead, a large chamber opens out with a small tunnel leading to the right, as well as a larger corridor going forward, still all kind of natural caves. A faint dripping sound can be heard in the distance. And then if everyone would like to make a perception check for me.
I mean, I wouldn't like to, but if we have to, I guess I'll do it.
You don't have to.
Perception check?
Yes.
Okay, I have to see which is my best.
Cool. We'll just get Takui got it right away, so we'll just go with hers because she can point it out to everybody else. So you see a bloody handprint on the wall. Looks definitely fresh.
Where specifically?
So like, right next to you, to the right here.
Oh, okay, hold on. Corridor. I can't see anything.
Can you not see anything?
Hold
People
on.
should be able to see stuff.
Let me Oh, there it is.
The very bottom of the map.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, I see it now.
Do you have night vision, Takui? No.
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay. I just because I opted the token, I have to give you it again. It's 60 feet. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds great.
There we go.
Cool.
So just to the right, like right here?
Yeah, just like right on the right side of the corridor as you're walking forward.
Look approximately.
How big does the handprint look? Like human?
Yeah, human size. Audrey, do you have night vision? I'm just checking all the tokens here and make sure that everybody has theirs. You're muted.
And that's how I met Jesus. I have dark vision.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have dark vision. I can already see.
Yeah, you can see because
the torch,
right. But I'm giving you, making sure all the tokens have it because it looks like some of them don't. So Deli, you shouldn't have it, right?
Do not have it.
Yeah, and Anna, you do.
I should, yes.
Okay. Very good. Okie dokie. Yep. So do you guys continue forward?
Not much else. Seems scary. Let's go.
Not much else you can determine about the handprint. It's just a.
Can I determine possibly what direction it seemed like this handprint was like?
So it was as if someone was being brought forward, and they like put their hand on the wall as they were like being carried forward.
Sounds like a very pathetic Abner noise.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah, we see a flashback, and that is exactly what happened, right? Abner's being hoisted by monkey demons, and he's like has slight blood on him, probably from the demons, not from him, and he just like puts it on tries to like grab the wall.
Noises and stuff you'd hear if you cast legend lore on that handprint.
Indeed, yes, 100%.
Man, I really wish we had the spell locate person right about now.
Mm-hmm.
I have something like that, but actually I need my dinosaur
or locate object because he's got the crown, so we could just
True.
Find the crown.
Yep.
I do not have that prepared.
But there's no like indicator as to like which way the handprint like was dragging towards at all.
I mean, it's going forward, right? Like there's only one way to go. Like
I thought you said there was two ways. I thought you said this way.
So there is a once you get into here, you'll see there's like a slight passageway right here off to the right. I was just describing the whole chamber basically. So
Caleb,
but we can't actually go this way.
Which way?
But we can't actually go. There's not like a touch.
You can. If you move forward, you'll see it. But I just wasn't.
Right. So that's what I'm asking. Like the handprint, like doesn't.
It's in a tunnel where there's only one direction to
go. At the beginning here.
Oh, I see. So it's like in the. I thought maybe it was like in the corner here, and like maybe it could like determine like.
No, it was like right here.
Dang.
Off to the right. Yeah.
Okay, so there's no way to know if it's
Nope.
Can we have Tabby make a survival roll to see possibly like which like direction like footprints maybe went?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think he's the best at it though. He has a 0 in it. Does anyone have a higher than?
Oh, I thought
he's nature, but not survival.
I have a 3 in survival.
I have a 3 in survival.
I have an untrained 4.
Oh well, that sounds like Deli's doing it then.
Okay. I don't think that Anonicus has a better survival than me. No, it has a worse one. I'll just roll it as Deli.
Sounds good.
10.
10 is not super great. I mean, the one thing you can probably tell is that the faint dripping that I described is coming from this way and not from the right, coming from ahead of you.
Well, we should probably at least see what the dripping is. See if it's Avner's blood. I do need to be the Velociraptor right now. No, I am not. Deli.
Yes, true. Let me grab that. And it's just a medium creature, right?
Yes.
Well, what direction would you guys like to go? Forward or to the right?
I would probably Deli would probably like want to go to the left because of the dripping, if anything.
Okay.
So one thing you do actually find is in the corner of this room as you're like looking around, you do see the crumbled and torn remains of Avner's clothes, boots, and any other gear he was wearing at the time he was abducted, including the gargoyle crown.
Oh, no.
So they're just kind of like tossed to the corner.
So he's naked in here?
Yeah.
Great. If there was anything
might have underwear on,
it's
but...
a naked Avner.
So they're just like thrown about here in this room?
They just like stripped him of all of his stuff, threw it in the corner here, and went on.
Somebody grabbed the crown.
Yeah. I don't think, did he have any other magic items?
Did he have a dagger?
No, we gave the dagger to Conrad.
That was Conrad's.
Oh, yeah.
He might have had something else. Let me
Was it just the crown?
I think he got the crown, didn't, because everybody else had a magic item and he didn't.
I think that's true, and I didn't.
Right.
I didn't write anything else down, so I'm pretty sure I would have written stuff down if there'd been anything else but that.
Okay, so somebody grabbed the crown.
Yep.
Did he have any gold on him?
It doesn't look like it. No.
Darn. Okay, I'd have eaten it.
He had like a regular rapier, and that's pretty much it.
Who is grabbing the crown? Because I can't.
I mean, you can grab it, you just can't attune to it.
I got little arms.
Oh, you mean because of your current state? Yeah.
Yes.
I'll grab it and then place it on the dinosaur's head.
Perfect.
And you see what you would pretty sure is a dinosaur. Like, really? Look.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can grab it. I won't wear it or anything, but I will keep it on my person.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure someone grabbed it.
You make this motion, Anna, and then it just kind of disappears, and we don't know where it went. You just kind of go, whoop, in my imaginary pouch. Yep.
Whoever has the torch should walk forward.
That's Conrad.
Right. I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll just move the NPCs up into the room.
That's what I was going to say. I'm bringing up the rear, but then the NPCs weren't moving, so I just...
Yeah, here. I'll go up, because we're going to go up, I think, this tunnel, because that's towards where the water is. Good. So Takeway's going to...
Go ahead.
And am I detecting what kind of...
Does Anna like insist on like going first to like scout out first, or are we just going for it?
I mean, I can.
No, I'm just asking if she like insists on.
I don't insist, but I mean, I definitely can, and then run back really fast if I need to.
I would like, as we're going through, I'd like to do an investigation to see which path and which. To see if I can find any signs of wear and tear of like this place is clearly like people have been in and out of this area a lot more often.
I feel like that would be
survival.
I think you can.
Isn't that what our roll was?
That's what I was thinking. Is we already made that roll, right? And it was a 10. I mean, I guess Audrin can.
Otherwise, I would check for traps.
Yeah, let's have you do. You can make an investigation check, but I don't think you can learn much more about like
direction.
The area. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. So, and we can assume that people are helping you. So, crit success. There's nothing else in this room. It's again, as I described, it's been swept bare pretty much. And then is this just of the room you're currently in, or are you just
really like I was mainly doing it. I was actually really not even doing it on the room we were in because we kind of already moved through. I was mainly doing it on the hallway ahead.
Okay. So I mean, you guys can just move forward. There's not anything that's gonna hurt you up here. So I'm just like, we don't need to dance around it necessarily. But,
okay.
Anna's gonna sneak in, see it's fine, and everybody's gonna go forward. So in this room, then I'll give you some more description because of your investigation as well.
Is the magic I'm detecting changing at all, or is it still just the kind of
so you now have illusion magic that you're sensing, and I'll tell you what that is here in a second. Okay. So the natural caverns give way to worked stone. So as you get towards that door right there, and is the dynamic lighting working? Can you not see past the door? Perfect. Okay. So they have a new thing where you can do one-way lighting. So once you get past the door, you'll be able to see behind you, but you can't see forward, which is fun. I don't have to like delete the door. So the natural caverns give way to worked stone as you get closer towards those doors, and a pair of tarnished bronze doors. The doors are engraved with scenes of all manner of demonic reptiles and simians tormenting tiefling slaves, and the handles are made from the barbed tongues of fiends. A pair of stone statues flank the door in niches carved into the walls. These statues each depict leering monkey demons, their tongues dripping an oily red liquid, the dripping sound you heard, that evaporates before it hits the floor below. So the statues set into the wall are just that, ordinary statues enchanted with a faint illusion magic that causes their tongues to drip blood, and that's what you can sense pretty clearly with your detect magic.
How's it making a dripping noise if it's not hitting the ground?
It's just part of the illusion, right? You can make it's like it's not a minor image, it's whatever the higher version is, where you can make it make sound too. So it's not actually like pooling or whatever, but it's making a sound.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then beneath each statue is a tiny inscription written in Abyssal that you found, Audryn, as you were scouring the room. So since I think it's Takwi and Anna can read Abyssal.
Yep.
Yeah. So the left statue's inscription reads "Give of your left," and the right statue reads "Give of your right." You can probably make an Arcana check on the door to learn more, Deli or Audryn or whoever.
Is there any way I don't think there's a way I can help while I'm in dinosaur form, given I can't talk.
Yeah, probably.
You could sniff around.
I would like
smell magics.
I would like to go up to the right one and say in Abyssal, "Is the one on the left a liar?"
There's no response.
We must give our kidneys then.
Anna just grabs out a sacrificial knife.
Wait, so the one on the right says "give of your right," and the one on the left says "give of your left"?
No, they say it correspondingly. Give of your left, give of your right on the appropriate statues. So the left one says left, the right one says right.
Okay, stupid question, but how long are my arms?
Not that long.
Okay, because like my idea is like Deli's gonna. This is probably what happens. Is Deli has an idea. She walks up to the door, but then like her nose is like pushing up against it. She's like, "Argh." But what she's trying to do is like cross her arms and push open the door, but she can't probably reach.
Yeah, and I guess I described it as being like they're on either side of the door, but I guess they'd kind of have to be in the door because I think I made the door bigger than it needed to be from the original adventure because the idea is that the statues are both right next to each other.
I think,
it looks like you could grasp them both at the same time. If
do
you
we
wanted
need to cut our palms and give a blood sacrifice?
Say we're like giving up like a limb or a finger, maybe.
Is this a double door? Is this a double door or not?
It's a double door, and we'll just say that I'll change the description somewhat. We'll just say the statues are kind of like in each of the doors, right? Mm-hmm. So they're close enough that they're right next to each other.
My idea would be if they say out what it is, try to push on the left one with the right hand and the right one with the left hand, but Deli can't reach because her arms are too short.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I say my idea that I think we need to like slice open our palms and then like push on the door with our bloody hand.
Anyone can make an Arcana check to confirm or deny that.
I was going to make.
Can I do it just without anything, just because I thought of it to see?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Take slashing damage.
8.
Yeah, an 8 is not going to cut it, no.
So I mean, it doesn't confirm or deny, but it doesn't confirm, but it doesn't deny.
Indeed.
So.
I got a 22.
22. So the first thing that you noticed, Ellie, is that the scene that's being described is one from the Abyss. That's what it's trying to describe, like a particular plane that you're at least passively familiar with a 22 Arcana. And then beyond that, I mean, you sense that the doors themselves have abjuration magic on them, so there is definitely some trick to opening the doors that might be as Anna describes, but I'm not sure you can know for sure.
Am I still allowed to roll Arcana?
Sure.
I rolled it by myself, so go ahead.
I'm like,
yeah, 29. That seems pretty likely. Given it's demon stuff, yeah, you're right. Like giving like hurting yourself as you like turn the statue handles.
Yeah. You know what Audryn does? Wait. So you like?
Oh, sorry. Let me back up with the description. I'm realizing what is actually describing now. So there are 2 statues that have the inscriptions on each the left and the right, but there are handles that are just to open the door. And the idea is you're supposed to grasp the handles, and while you do so, give some sort of blood sacrifice, and then it will open. That's at least what you're getting with your 29 Arcana, Audryn.
So there was blood that was required.
Yes.
So what Audryn does is he like unsheathes his hidden blade. So like, it pops out, and he just like basically claps, or just like cuts both of his hands and then grabs both handles to open the doors.
Wait, Audryn, how many hit points do you have? We should do it to somebody who has the higher end of hit points. Just saying.
I was going to ask about that because Caleb, you said at the beginning you were curious because
it looked like you had half your hit points. Yeah,
but on the sheet, like I haven't changed the hit points, but I have 78.
Okay,
out of 78.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Then it must be weird or something. I don't know.
Okay, and then I have 5 temporaries
because I see that it's full now. It just looked like it was half before.
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead and do it if you have full hit points. I was just like, if you have half hit points, maybe you shouldn't be cutting your own hands open right now.
So you take 2d4, so 3 damage.
Okay, so can I use Uncanny Dodge on myself?
No, you have to like actually take the damage for the magic to work. So
okay.
No, Uncanny Dodge would just have the damage. That's all he was saying.
Yeah, it just has the damage.
I still don't think that makes sense here.
Yeah,
you're intentionally doing it to yourself. You're not trying to dodge it. You're just,
I almost.
Well, it's like my thought was like, if anything, that he's being intentional about how intentionable every single time.
Yeah, but
I can't say the word intentional. It's always intentionable.
Yeah, I think the idea is you're intentionally cutting yourself, and you have to do this amount of damage for the magic to work. So you like trying to do uncanny dodge and like dodging. It doesn't make any sense in this situation.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
Yeah, so if you move the handle simultaneously, the door slides open. So good job.
I second wind. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you've only lost temporary hit points right now. So
that's true.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, that looks. I'm guessing this is grape jelly.
It is not.
I want to make sure as we're entering the room that the doors don't like automatically close and like seal behind us.
They do not. Yeah. So if you wait for a second, they're fine.
Okay.
So this chamber is stained with blood. 2 stone thrones sit on either side, set into alcoves. On the far side of the chamber is a blood-caked altar of greasy green stone. So there are like thrones on either side. I forgot to put that on the map, but they'd be like where Takewee is, and on the other side of the room. I'll go ahead and throw some tokens on there real quick for that. Boop. And so we got a throne there. like north side of the room, and then another one on the south side of the room. And then there's like an altar to the east. Blood-caked altar of greasy green stone, topped by a pair of black tallow candles. Iron-framed mirrors stand on either side of the altar, their reflections warped and indistinct. So,
more candles. Do these ones send us to another plane of existence as well?
But you'll have to find out.
So wait, so describe it. So there's the 2 thrones, there's a candle and 2 mirrors.
Yes. So there's 2 thrones right on either side of the room. There's an altar right there, and on the altar there are 2 candles and 2 mirrors.
Okay, Jordan, which Legend of Zelda mirror puzzle is this?
You look in the mirror, you see what you saw. You take the saw the table in half. 2 halves make a hole. You crawl out the hole.
I wasn't thinking about that one, but that's another good one. No, I'm thinking of the like mirror shield puzzles in Zelda games.
Yeah.
Just candles.
Can I make a religion check now that we're in here?
For what specifically?
Just seeing like if this is some sort of like ritual sacrifice area from anything.
Oh right, like if it fits any religion that you would know of. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no. That's a 10.
Yeah, 10 is not going to cut it there.
Can I roll to see if it's actually grape jelly and not blood?
Yeah, make an Arcana roll for me, Deli.
Interesting. I wouldn't have pegged that as Arcana. I would have pegged it as like medicine, maybe.
You can make medicine check too, I suppose.
There's 2 thrones, 2 candles, 2. Question. What do the mirror reflections look like if they're warped?
If you look in them, yeah. So if you're looking, you just see like a dark glimmer, right? It's like a kind of like swirling, misty, shadowy looking thing. It's not. You don't see a reflection.
You know what? Man, hold on. I actually have a thought.
The candles. No.
I drink the pool, just like eating the flesh, right? It's supposed to heal me.
Wow, you guessed it.
What?
It's another flesh tunnel.
But it's a blood.
Did someone investigate the blood any further?
Well, I wanted to stick something long. Like, is there a stick or something nearby?
No.
You have swords.
I've again described that the floor has been swept clean.
Could I roll a medicine check to see what blood type this person was that bled here?
Can I look at the thrones to see if like if you sit on it, like something would stab you or something?
You're gonna like investigate it, just make sure it's like a safe thing to sit on.
Yeah.
Sure.
13.
Let me just check my notes here.
We're not rolling great tonight.
No. I rolled to make sure I saw the NPCs if they tried to hide outside the cave. This is why we need them, so they can be the blood sacrifice, and we don't have to.
Nothing about with an investigation check. You don't notice anything like trap wise or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, just feel free to describe to me what you would like to attempt to do.
I want to go look. I want to look at the mirror on the altar, and you said it's just like shimmery, shadowy.
Yeah, shimmery and shadowy. So basically, there's a mirror on either side of the altar, and there are 2 candles on the altar. Right.
Okay, so I want to go up to a mirror and like poke it to see if my finger goes through the mirror.
Okay, so you're touching the north mirror right there.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Make a wisdom save.
I was going to say, that's right. Is there any different kind of magic in this area?
Yes. When Deli, I mean, Anna's already touched it, but I'll tell you some more in just a second.
10.
I realized it was too late.
There's so many notes on this puzzle. I gotta
look, nobody else was actually doing anything.
I can't
help it.
I was gonna look at the blood, but
sorry. Actually, you didn't need to make that wisdom save. Nothing happens. If you just touch the mirror, nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry,
so what kind of magic?
So do I touch it like a surface?
It is like a surface. It's just a mirror. Yep.
Okay. I wanted to see if it's like a portal.
What kind of magic do I detect then in this area?
So you detect.
I don't detect enough to realize I think directions, but I get whiffs of like stuff in 30 feet, so it's something.
Yeah, maybe we should have the NPCs stand outside of this thing.
Enchantment and abjuration magic. And enchantment, abjuration, and conjuration are all around here.
Are the candles lit?
Nope.
No.
I wonder if I could light them with my like fire genasi, like radiant fire.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we light the candles if two things appear on the thrones or something.
If we did, okay, if this was a Zelda puzzle, we would have to bring a lit torch into the room, light the candles, and then on both of the thrones, it would appear some enemy, and then we'd fight both of them, and then we get the dungeon, like we'd hear the do-do-do-do-do, and then the chest would appear, and then we get the magic item or the special item for the dungeon.
I feel like we should have the NPCs standing in the hallway.
Okay.
Real quick before I like try to light these candles.
Sure.
Is it abjuration? Wait, the light was gone. The light's gone. You said abjuration, conjuration, and what magic?
Can you like put is there like places to like put torches?
No. But I guess you could set it on the ground.
Probably would just get a second torch.
Or just, like have him hand off the torch. That's
well,
fine.
I can always like just have like a produce flame up, I guess.
Sure.
But I was actually going to suggest I do produce flame on the candles and like light them with my radiant flame.
So did we ever talk about that? Like whether or not you can actually light things since it's actually radiant damage? I don't think you can, right?
I mean, I feel like I'm a fire genasi though. I should be able to.
But it's radiant. It's not
now radiant. It is fundamentally changed now because of the thing you did. And I think we've made it clear in D&D rules you can't light things on fire with radiant damage. Not that it really matters. Like you can have someone else just light it. Like you don't need to do it with Aldrin has firebolt, right?
But I was able to light the candle the first session, like that.
Because you still had fire, right?
Yeah, but then it became like a radiant fire though. Like that's where like I just
but that's the issue, right?
And then produce flame, like or not produce flame, like sacred flame, like is literally described as a flame.
Yeah, but it's radiant.
But it's radiant, and radiant can't set things on fire. That's like in the rules.
Yeah. I could never set things on fire when I was.
I understand that. I don't know. I don't. If I had known that would have been the thing, like I don't think I would have agreed to that because my original thing, Caleb, wasn't that it was supposed to be radiant damage, just that my fire damage would do damage to demons, like all the way.
Oh, I see. I mean, I feel like it still makes sense that it would be radiant. Maybe you can just change it back and forth. I'd be fine with that.
Maybe.
Because I think like to do the thing you want it to do with the demons, it makes sense that it would have to be some other damage. Like radiant makes the most sense with that, right?
Sure.
But I'm fine if you just want to like be like normal fire, but you just have to turn it on.
Okay.
Like you have to change it in your mind.
That's fine. I just like I don't know, just like just like she's a fire genasi. I just don't know if that it just like doesn't.
Well, so she has a Super Saiyan form, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Her Super Saiyan form is she goes her barbarian rage and she goes radiant damage. Her hair flares up with the gold, like the shine and everything.
Yep.
And then people can tell her, wow, you're looking radiant today.
Okay, that's fair. So then I do regular, produce flame on it then.
Sure, sounds good. On both of them? Or on one of them?
I was thinking both at the same time, just like have it go in like a straight line.
Before she does that, I am standing next to the throne and readying an attack if something appears.
Okay. So you light both of the candles, they explode. So as soon as they're both lit, they just explode in a fireball, which only you are caught in, given where everybody is on the map, unless someone was actually closer. And you take
all the people to get caught
46 fire damage, which doesn't do a whole lot to you because
that.
Yeah.
Well, and she can make a save too, doesn't she? Or is it
yes, that's true. You can make a dex save. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And is this considered a trap?
Yes, yeah.
Then I have advantage. So
nice.
Okay.
Yep. So half damage. again.
So half of half. Yep. Okay, so 4 damage. Woo!
Yeah, so we just see like the classic, like, oh, burned on the face, your hair's, boom, blown back, but you're fine.
Okay,
you got hit with a cartoon fireball.
Do the candles stay lit?
Nope.
Okay, I would like to light one of them.
Which one do you like?
Are they?
Oh, they still exist? I thought
that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, they still exist. She lit them.
I tell everybody to stand back.
And then you saw them like put themselves out, and they're still there.
I want to step back, and I want to tell everybody to step back.
I just stepped to the other side of this throne, still getting ready to attack something. If it
it's only like a 5-foot radius, so only.
Okay, so I'll also go back here, and then I'll cast Produce Flame at the one on the right.
Okay, so the south one, yeah. Sounds good. So if the south candle is lit first, warm blood starts pooling on the throne next to Anna. So the north throne starts pooling blood. Like blood just appears on it and just starts pooling over, and like where the blood in the middle of the room came from now.
Okay, I would like to light.
And then Anna, actually, you notice that. Actually, no. Okay, yeah, that's all that happens. So you notice the blood, but that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna.
So then, do we put out that candle and light the other one?
I'm wondering if I should light the second one to like see if it explodes again. Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna light the other one.
If you do that, same thing happens. It explodes, and then they self-extinguish.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna light the other. Now I'm gonna light the other one.
Yep. So if you light the north candle, the south throne starts pooling blood.
Pooling blood. Okay. All right. Then I light the other one.
But whenever the candles get put out, the blood stops pooling.
Right. Okay. Got it.
What happens with the mirrors while that's happening?
Nothing yet. They seem the same.
I would like to take. I mean,
I think it's a fair assumption that they're going to be doing something.
Yeah. I'd like to take my rapier and try to stick it into the pool of blood and see see how deep it is.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like so Deli can tell with like Arcana stuff that like conjuration magic is actually conjuring like magic blood, and it's pooling in there, and the blood itself is like only like I don't know, an inch deep.
Okay. So
like how long does it take for like the blood to like drip off the throne? Like are the thrones like still covered in blood, I'm assuming? Or?
Yeah, I mean they were kind of probably already blood stained originally then.
Ritual of the night.
Nice.
And they were pooling slowly. Yeah.
Oh God! Do one of us have to like sit in the throne? Like
Okay, look, I was gonna volunteer to sit on the throne when you lit the south candle and see what happened.
Do I do that again? Is that what happens? Takewee lights the south one, Anna sits in the north throne.
I don't want to do this.
I'm in the throne already. Just do it.
All right, sounds good.
But why are we doing this? Like, what is the point of doing this? We're here to get Abner.
White and they're gonna be ruined, but it's for
I don't understand. Like, why are we doing this? Like, Abner's not even here. Like, let's get out of here and come back.
There's a puzzle here.
Wait.
Your adventuring instincts went off, and you're just like, oh, puzzle.
There's a second place to explore still, right?
Yes.
That makes sense to go explore the other place first.
I'm already sitting on the throne. Light this freaking candle, Takewee, so help me.
I'm not going to let blood pool all over you. That's so disgusting.
I'm already sitting on it. It's fake magic blood anyway.
Why are you insisting on this?
Because I already sat down.
Yeah, she's already committed to it, right? She already has the blood on her.
My token on the throne.
She's probably already
that was ages ago.
She's probably already sitting in blood.
Exactly, right? And so she's like, you might as well just do it, right?
Okay, fine. Okay, I light the south candle.
Okay, so when you do that, blood starts pooling underneath you, Anna. It feels really gross. But you notice that. So you notice Takewee. You both notice. I mean, but it's closer to Takewee. The south mirror starts like glimmering. Like moving and swirling. The south mirror? Yes.
Wait. I thought there was two. I thought there was only one mirror. I'm confused.
No, there's a north and south mirror.
One mirror on each side of the altar. So we have 2 thrones, 2 altars, two mirrors, and 2 candles.
So wait, so you
lit the south candle. The north throne started pooling blood, and then suddenly, when Anna sat in it, the south mirror started shifting and swirling the surface of it.
Okay, I want to go up to the mirror.
Okay, what do you do?
Oh, just like look in. Can I just like do that?
You just see a dark glimmer.
We need somebody to sit in the south throne.
Is this when the question though? Is the mirror like locked in place? Can it not be moved?
It doesn't seem like it. It seemed like it could be moved.
I would once again. I'd like to take my rapier and just like put it up to the edge of the mirror and see if it just stops against the mirror.
Yeah, it is an actual mirror. Like
okay, yeah. It glimmered, but it didn't like.
It didn't suddenly become a portal. Yeah.
Okay, then I take the mirror and throw it in the pool of blood. No, actually, wait a second.
Sit in the south throne. Join me.
Yeah, I'll sit on the other throne.
Join me in the blood.
There's power in the
yes, exactly.
He just said that he sat in the throne. Does anything in the south throne? Does anything happen when he does that?
Not automatically unless you've lit the north candle. Do you do that?
And then we both
just explode again.
I light the north candle.
Light the north candle. It explodes again, and then they self-extinguish and blow out.
Okay.
And nothing.
Okay,
happens.
so now I want to light the north candle with Audryn sitting in a pool of blood.
Yep.
The king.
And now the north mirror starts glimmering.
Yep, starts glimmering. And that started happening for a moment, right, when you lit the second one, but went out as soon as the candle is extinguished.
So
there's some other stuff you guys are missing so far.
Okay,
do we need to light the candles?
I was wondering if we need to light one candle with the other candle, but that doesn't necessarily make sense.
So far with what you've seen, yeah, it seems like as long as Takui lights only one of them, it doesn't matter which one, and it works, right?
So it has to be something with the mirrors, right? Like we have to like maybe move the mirrors, like
should the mirrors face each other? Should they face us sitting in the thrones?
I figured the mirrors were already facing.
They are facing out towards the like back wall of the room. Yeah.
The blood doesn't have a reflection, does it?
So there's no actual reflect. Like they look like mirrors, but there's no reflection in the mirror at all.
Right.
It's just like a dark, shadowy whatever.
But the blood doesn't have anything, right? Right. No. That's like there's no shimmer. Okay.
No.
Do we have like some extra light in here now that we know they're not like super endangered? Just so I can't.
Just bring.
I can't see anything that's going on right now.
Well, I mean, it's all in her minds, but I mean, because Takui will have like a flame like going, so you can.
Oh, I know. I just literally. So actually, but part of the reason is because I wanted to get a little get more descriptive because I'm trying to figure out where things are. So, is it like, so candle, mirror?
Yeah,
mirror?
I'm just gonna put them on the map here.
Okay. Because I'm trying to get an idea. Because
I should have put them on there already. I meant to.
Okay, that's how I was picturing it.
Okay, I wasn't picturing.
So
that
mirror
way.
right there, other mirror right here.
Okay.
And then two candles like sitting on like a smaller pedestal, probably in the middle.
What if you put fire in the mirror?
I mean, I could try that.
Like, I don't know. I'm like, we're trying to think of other
Wait,
things.
Hold on. If there's a second tunnel, could it be that this is a two-parter where we have to go into one tunnel and do this here, and then we have to go into the other one and then do
party?
Because if the other tunnel has like a similar thing, then we like there. Like this might be a two-tunnel puzzle, if that makes sense. That's eight. Just I don't know.
I don't know about that necessarily.
A two-tunnel puzzle. The world has never seen.
I know. I'm just like, I feel like, I mean, someone's got to touch the mirror.
I already touched the mirror.
I know,
so did Jordan. So Audryn already.
Neither of you have touched the mirror
it
while
when it's shimmering.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I thought Audryn just did that.
No,
he touched it with
he went up to the throne.
I touched it with the rapier while it was shimmering.
Look, does somebody need to touch it while it's shimmering while I'm sitting my butt in the blood?
I'm wondering if like we need
claw
to like
reaches out.
Here's a question: Who has a good wisdom save?
I think I actually do.
I don't
like no joke. I think I have a pretty good. I have a +8 wisdom. I think Deli would probably go and touch it. Like not trying not to metagame too much, but you two are sitting.
Is it because you're a clever girl?
Jordan, I love you. So one of them is shimmering. Is one of them shimmering right now?
No.
Does we light the candles again?
If we're gonna touch one, I can.
Which one are you doing?
I don't care.
Light the north candle so the south mirror flickers.
It's whichever mirror it's next to flickers.
So the candle is the thrones that are
alternating. I'm sorry. Yeah. So then do the south candle and the south mirror.
Do we just need to move the thrones to the opposite side?
I was wondering if we just
correct.
I was wondering if we need to move the candles.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Is someone touch the mirror first or what? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
do this first.
So I light the south candle.
South candle. South mirror.
Blood.
Yep. And then south mirror activates, and then you touch it, Deli.
Sure, I'll go touch it.
Wisdom save.
Okay. Don't fail me now.
It failed you now.
Fail me now. I rolled a 2.
So, you see a bestial image of yourself, which I guess for you just means like a weirder looking, more savage velociraptor, right?
Deli's like,
okay, par for the course.
Yeah. And then those who fail their saves when they touch one of the mirrors are transformed. You take on a So what happened is, as soon as you touched the mirror, you saw this like other image of the velociraptor you, and then suddenly they switch. So regular velociraptor is now in the mirror, and now you are savage velociraptor.
So Chrono Cross.
Yes. I love this.
The description I have for it is like your hair goes wild, your eyes become bloodshot, and your voice becomes thick and guttural. Whatever that means for a velociraptor, right?
So I just look cooler then.
And for some amount of rounds, which I know,
lose control.
You lose control and you start attacking people.
Awesome.
So let's roll initiative.
Great. Hey guys, good news is, well, actually, because no, this is still gonna happen because Deli just drops out of I'm assuming when Deli drops out of this form, she'll just be the other thing. So
yeah,
I'm interested in like. So if she drops out of wild shape, do you just become same hit point as
I'm wondering,
Deli, but savage velociraptor still?
Okay.
Because if it's a mental thing, then like, oh yeah, who's in the mirror if Deli drops out of?
I know, is it still a velociraptor in the mirror?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the raptor in the mirror.
Honestly, Deli in velociraptor form is not very strong. If you could probably just restrain her.
Everybody looks at each other. Actually, we just wanted to kill Deli for a long time.
Okay, so what is the 21?
Caleb's just finding a new way to kill my characters.
You know, I gotta get creative. I've done it so many times. You gotta try different ways here and there. Okay, Audrin, you go first. You see Velociraptor Deli turn and like lunge at you.
Wait, actually, wait, sec. Wait, this may have not happened, actually. I may have had advantage on this. Give me a check. Let me check something.
If your final roll's an 18, it still happens.
Oh, it does? On an 18?
Yep.
I was about to say, look, even if it wasn't supposed to, can we just let it happen? This seems fun.
Yeah, it happens either way.
Insane Velociraptor.
Uh-huh. So what do you do, Audrin? You can tell that Deli has like lost control of herself.
Have fun, guys.
One thing, Deli, you actually, you are now in the mirror and you're like aware of this happening. So but you're still a velociraptor. So you're just like, you can describe yourself doing whatever in the mirror, but like, and that's what they see. But you are now like seeing the view from the mirror, watching everybody.
What do I see in the mirror?
You just, it's just blackness around you, right? It's just like, you can really only look outward. You're kind of like crammed up against something and you're just kind of like pressing your hands.
Here's what I do.
Okay, the advantage thing didn't matter. It's not 10th level.
I fly over. Oh, no, bad. Stop grabbing that. I fly over and basically stand on top, like fly on top of the mirror. So I'm flying over the top of the mirror.
Okay.
And I lightning lure the velociraptor straight back to hit the mirror.
Okay.
What if we break the mirror and then Deli's stuck in there forever?
So you do that. The mirror, I mean, she jostles against the mirror, but nothing happens.
I mean, the damage will happen.
Yeah, whatever the lightning lure does, but yeah. The actual, like, hitting her against the mirror does nothing. DC 15 strength.
Are you doing the...
yeah, I'll just do it for...
Yeah.
Because I'm controlling Deli right now. So
I'll just look at memes.
Failed to save. 8 lightning damage. Okay, is that what you're doing? So she like bangs up against the mirror, but nothing happens.
Okay. I was wondering, like, if we made it touch it again, would it swap again?
It doesn't do anything.
The candle's still lit, right?
Now,
it is.
question.
Okay.
You could try lighting the other candle and just having someone touch it and maybe, you know.
And then we have 2 of us out here, or 2 of us trapped in the
you're
mirror.
not entirely sure what it does, but yeah, that's one option.
Deli does, does Deli take any damage?
No, not from like inside the mirror, no.
Okay. I'm like, oh no, is this gonna be a weird thing where like what is it?
So is this all of Deli's hit points or is it just the Velociraptor's hit points?
So I'll be clear about what's actually happening. Like it's just Deli. She's in wild shape right now. When she goes out of wild shape, she'll just be Deli. And it's just normal, except she's evil. Right?
Okay.
It's a mental thing, not physical.
Yeah, exactly. So I believe once the wild shape ends, normal Deli will appear in the mirror.
Back to Deli.
Yeah.
Okay.
And normal Deli will be in the mirror. Yeah.
Wasting a wild shape. Oh, actually, technically. God,
this is just like our last campaign, except the reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
Where we're all going against Toini, but but it's a good thing, kind of, right? Like,
Aldrin, is that all you're gonna do?
Well, yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay, I figured. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, sorry. I thought that I communicated that. My bad.
Okay. Anna, it's you.
Is the south mirror still glowing?
Kind of. She's just in it, right?
I'm just trying to figure out if it's still important that I sit here. Like, if I stand up from the throne.
If Takewee wants to light the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you know.
I'm nervous that if I stand up, then whatever happens with the mirror, like, something's bad's gonna happen to Deli in the mirror.
Yeah.
I don't...
And it's just like sitting there like, ah!
Well, I'm almost wondering, I think Takewee might try to like light the other candle and blow it up and then like see if that cuts it off.
I would probably kind of look up to Takewee in a little bit of a panic and be like, do I stand up? Like, what do I do?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Of course, Takewee's at the end of initiative.
Of course I am. I know. Yeah. Because my plan right now is I feel like I'm gonna light the other candle to blow it up, and hopefully that like cuts it off. But I don't know.
I guess I'm gonna go and attack
Deli.
Evil Velociraptor.
Sounds good. Go for it.
Does anything happen when I stand up out of the throne?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Conrad and Lirith and Tavi are all freaking out right now. Like, what's happening? What are you doing? 18 does hit.
6 damage. Ooh.
Cool.
I'm going to attack again. 13 damage. That's
she is now
better.
Into regular Deli. And when that happens, regular Deli appears in the mirror as well. And now, Seth, you can actually say stuff as Deli, and they'll hear you.
Okay.
So whatever you would like to do, like you now have control over the Deli in the mirror, and you can do something. Or say something.
I just say, like, when I'm hitting this Deli, are you getting hurt? What's happening?
Am I?
You don't feel any pain, no.
I think Deli would just be like,
don't hurt me. I'm not that strong.
I guess. Can I?
The funny thing is, I have a higher AC as normal Deli than as Velociraptor.
I guess I'm gonna.
Yeah, so evil Deli just snarling at you, like hunched up and.
Yeah, my thing is, even if Deli in the mirror is not feeling pain, I don't really want her to go unconscious.
Because I'm the healer.
Right. So, like, now that I'm hearing this and you can actually communicate, I don't think I'm going to use my bonus action. I think I'm just going to...
Just kind of keep her occupied.
The funny thing is I actually have a really high strength score, so grappling me probably wouldn't work.
Well, I would let... If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Takewee. Certainly not going to be me.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of stand there and be like, guys, I don't know. I don't want to hurt
Deli. Yeah.
Yeah. I could hurt a dinosaur that I just knew was Deli.
Right.
But actual Deli.
So Conrad in the corner just starts freaking out, and she's like, demons! She's possessed by a demon! Lirith and Tavi look to you, Takewee, to like, what do we do?
Subdue her!
Okay, yeah, I guess Lirith runs over to Deli and tries to like...
No, don't come over here. Just like, I mean, like, if you have something from afar, like, help.
Subdue her with like sharp objects that we're throwing at her?
No, you have magic. Do your hideous laughter.
Oh, right. How does that work then? Save. So wisdom save from Deli.
Watch, this one's gonna be good. Yeah, that one's good.
19. Yeah, so she succeeds. And does nothing happen on a success then?
I'm pretty sure nothing happens.
Oh yeah, on a success the spell ends. Yeah, so she tries to cast that, it doesn't work. Tavi, I don't know if he has anything relevant. I think
Deli's sitting there like,
I'm bad at charisma and dex saves.
Tavi, I think, just readies his bow, like for if like he needs to like take Deli down, if like Deli's about to do something like take someone else down, but doesn't really have anything else in the way of trying to subdue her. Takewee, what do you do? Light the candle.
What does Deli do?
Did we pass?
I think you deleted her. She was supposed to go before me. I think she had like an initiative 9.
Yeah, mine was like 9.
It was Deinonychus that I rolled for. That's what it was. And then
that's why
deleted it.
I was I'm pretty sure Deli is before me.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I'll have her attack you, Anna.
Good thing I'm very weak at physical attacks.
Help me kill your companions here, Seth. What will be the most optimal thing to do right now? Evil Deli has access to everything that you would. It's not like she can't cast spells or anything. What have you always wanted to do to Anna?
I mean, my most powerful and favorite spell I can't use here because it's called Call Lightning.
True. Vampiric touch, maybe.
I was gonna say technically.
No, not vampiric touch. Anything but vampiric touch.
I was gonna say technically
vampiric touch. Here we go. 25.
I was gonna say the strongest thing I technically have would be polymorph.
I think she'll do vampiric touch. So 25.
Duh, that hits.
Okay, hold on. What? Never mind. What? I can't do anything. Never mind. I was like, I forgot what subclass. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't help. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's not bad.
Only 8 necrotic. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
But it's a wasted spell slot. I'll mark it off.
And then you get 1 health back up the.
Is it actually a wasted spell slot for real, Deli?
It is indeed.
And I just used all that gold to get my spell slots back.
Did you already change the spell slot, Seth?
Yeah.
Just now? Okay.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Sounds good.
I've got my character sheet open.
Cool. Tikwi, what do you do?
So, question. Nobody's in range if it explodes, right? Like, because Audrin's like...
Audrin is.
No, Audrin's like 10 feet up, isn't he?
He's on top of the mirror, I thought.
Yeah, how tall is the mirror?
Not that tall. Like, yeah.
So I'm probably like 5 feet up.
So it's a 5-foot radius from each of the candles. So I think... I don't know.
Yeah, it probably hits me.
Audrin's good at dex saves, though. Right?
Antique and uncanny dodge.
It's true. I think it will hit him, but it's not going to be too bad.
Okay.
If it does.
I'm
Dexy and I know it.
I'm hoping that like doing the candle will like end this. So
sure.
I'm gonna do it at the candle and then let it explode.
Yeah, so Takewee lights the north candle and it does not explode. The blood starts pooling in the south throne. And that's all that happens. What would you like to do, Takewee?
What?
Yeah.
Do 2 people have to now sit in the thrones?
You don't know.
Because this is the first time both.
So the north mirror doesn't change, right? Not yet, because you know that someone has to sit in the throne for it to change.
I sit in the throne, in the south throne.
Yeah. So you sit in the throne right next to you. The north mirror starts shimmering. And then it's Audrin's turn next. Do we want Audrin to just go touch the mirror?
Yeah, I touch the mirror.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh no!
Make a wisdom save, Audrin.
Because
wait. With my bonus action, I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna point out that unless I get a 20 or something, I'm like it's just not gonna happen. Okay, folks. Audrin's wisdom is 0.
Wait, have we established if sitting in the throne even... Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah, it makes the thing happen. It makes the thing flicker.
You light the candle, the throne starts pooling blood. You sit in the pool of blood, the mirror starts shimmering. You touch the mirror.
So wait, is Anna's throne still pooling blood?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So once the mirror was touched, it got locked in, basically, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, go ahead and make that save, Audrin.
Oh God, we're about to face 2 of our companions.
Wait, do we want to?
This is not good.
Do we want to have some story time with Audrin?
When's the last time you touched a mirror, Audrin?
2 seconds ago.
True, yeah. With your hand.
What are you talking about?
With your hand.
The last time I touched a mirror.
Not my actual question.
Actually, I've got a story about Audrin dealing with reflections.
Okay.
Part of the training for... Hold on. I usually have music playing in the background while we're playing, and I need to pause so I can think straight. So, Audrin, as part of the training for the Neighborhood Watch, Audrin had to learn how to use, smoke and mirrors and illusions and reflections and everything. So one of the things that he was training to do was be able to fight with just using the reflection. So he had only a mirror that he had to stare at the entire time. And he had to he obviously had his peripheral vision, but anytime he would have danger or something behind him, he'd have to dip and dodge around to try to catch something or block something or parry or the whole 9 yards.
Fun. Cool. Take that advantage.
Yay! And I use it immediately.
Whoa, you did
Okay, well,
it.
use the Bardic. You might as
use the Bardic.
I mean, don't use the Bardic because you win. You already did it.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay.
I'll
save the Bardic for something that it's actually useful for. Yeah. You just need to get a 19 or above. That's the save on this. Yeah. So, Audrin, you feel like this beast want to come out of the mirror, right? Like you when you touch the mirror, you see the evil version of yourself in the mirror, like savage. Your hair is wild, your eyes are bloodshot. It's like screaming at you, but you manage to keep it in the mirror, right? and then it suddenly good.
It's an external visual depiction of the everything that Audrin always keeps bottled up inside, because he's so good at keeping all of his emotions and everything in check.
True.
As we've previously established.
And Deli just has too much chaos in her to...
Very true. Yep. So
I have mastered myself.
After a moment, the mirror changes into... both mirrors suddenly change into swirling vortexes of darkness for 10 minutes. Well, I guess you don't know how long it's going to... I always I'm reading it off the notes here, and you guys don't know that, but so it turns into like swirling vortexes of darkness, and I think because of that, Deli goes back to normal, because I think the idea is like you're trapped in the mirror, and if you actually activate the portal here, like she gets out of the mirror because there's nowhere for her to go. So I think that's what happens. I don't think I'll have you guys fight. It was going to be another 10 rounds of fighting Deli.
Oh my gosh.
So I think I'll just... Oh my God. I'll just let her get her senses back.
So it's like Anna's like about to go like, the Deli goes like,
I didn't want to hurt you. I'm sorry.
You guys just hug and cry.
It's just like, you know what it is? It's Abraham and Isaac.
Right. I didn't mean it. I promise.
Deli goes,
it's fine. It's just friggin' wasted spells and wild shapes.
What
happened?
You looking at the mirrors like,
what's going on?
Audrin turns around. I am a master of myself. No, he doesn't actually.
Yeah, we know what to do.
And nothing else.
So wait, a literal portal like opens up in these mirrors.
No, so not a literal portal. It just looks like there's a swirling vortex in the mirror now.
Can I touch it?
You want to touch it, Anna?
I really want to touch it.
Don't touch it.
I'll guidance you.
I'm gonna see if my finger goes through.
As soon as you touch it, Anna disappears.
Oh, bye,
guys. As soon as Takewee sees that, I don't know. I feel like Takewee would just like immediately like get off the throne and just nosedive right in, because she's like, Anna!
So the way this works, let's see here.
Sorry, guys. I had to touch it.
I would like to do an Arcana check.
I can help you now.
Yeah. Actually, I shouldn't have cleared the initiative order. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
What was everybody's again?
Audrin was first, then it was me.
So Audrin with a 21, Anna with whatever
20. And then it was at the end of the
Deli
order, it was
9.
Deli Takewee, and I don't remember the middle.
And that's probably all that would
honestly, matter. I don't even know if I think Takewee would just be like, stay, and then just...
Right. So what happens here is, right, Anna pops away, and then Takewee, you rush after her.
Yeah, I think so.
So you slam into the mirror and nothing happens.
Wait, is the other mirror also like...
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, what the? And you go over to the other mirror, and the other mirror does work, and you pop away. And then Deli, Audrin, we just like, we're still staying with Deli and Audrin for a moment. What do you guys do?
She said stay.
Audrin
I meant to the NPCs, but yeah.
Sure.
Audrin said do you want to like? So I was like,
okay,
well, it's too late now. Can I do an Arcana check on what I saw? I guess.
Sure.
On the brief glimpse that I had, so yeah, let's see if we can rack our brains together, figure out what.
Especially knowing what kind of magic was here, and I can finally like convey what magic I was detecting. And I'll guidance you too, so you get an extra D4 on this next roll.
Go for it.
Arcana.
Oof. Yeah, might as well
D4,
use the guidance.
plus D4.
And you still have a bardic.
And you also have the bardic too, so.
Yeah, I think with the guidance you're fine. So basically it's like a dominate person or whatever, that sort of spell. Dominate monster. So it was just like the mirror was controlling you. With evil enchantment magic.
Why'd they disappear?
No, I meant retro. Like I saw the flash of the vortex. I was Arcana checking the vortex.
Oh, okay.
We were trying to figure out what's going on.
So should I go ahead and roll my bardic as well for that?
Sure. Yeah.
You'll at least break a 20.
21. Yeah. So, I think you can guess, Audrin, that if you just wait a little bit, you guys can go in after them. It's just like there's a time, like a delay. In game terms, that means one character per turn per mirror can go in these, and it'll be open for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So it's already time for you to go in again because I was at the beginning and Takewee was at the end of the round, so it's already a new turn.
Yep. So you guys can just pop in, just fine. But you want to leave the NPCs
no danger
here?
Going in.
Yeah, there's no danger. It's just a portal.
Wait, here's the question: do we get a message from Takewee? Because Takewee talked about using message before.
Would you have
I
done
don't
that?
think so. Okay. I mean, it's literally the next turn. I don't even think I'd have an opportunity to do any.
Yeah, I mean, Audrin goes first, so he would have gone in before that. Anyway.
Well, I don't go in first. I'm going in last.
Okay, so you hold your action until Deli goes in?
Yeah, I would wait until they're all in, and then I'm also instructing the NPCs.
Sure.
Telling them to stay here because this is a good place for them to stay put. Since we know it's relatively safe and has a door.
And they look down at the pool of blood. They're like, yeah, safe.
We know where the blood came from.
It's not real blood.
Yeah. Okay, so till Deli and Aldrin jump in the portal.
Well, no, because I would actually instruct them, like, as long as it seems safe here, stay here. If things start getting weird or dicey in here or like in this area at all, try to make your way back outside.
Things are already getting weird and dicey in here.
Mm-hmm.
Weirder and dicier.
Sounds good. And I think with that, we just see Audrin and Deli jump into the portal, and then we'll go ahead and take our break there. We can come back and see where you guys have ended up.
Sorry, guys, I had to touch it.
I knew you had to.
Okay, I have a question, Caleb.
Yeah.
Is there like, and maybe you'll save this for like after break, but is there some sort of like, when people go through portals and shows, there's like that entered space where there's like like there's like the weird stuff going around. Is there any of that?
I don't think so. No. I think.
Dang it! Because I was gonna say the entire time, I would actually have Audrin roll a history check to see if he could figure out what in the world, this could be.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you just like immediately
end up wherever we all go. Cool.
Indeed. So yeah, we'll return in just a moment to find out what happens next time. When we come back from the break. Stick around.